Welcome to Ready to be Romance. I'm Tori.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Shelby.
And today we're discussing
Sidelined 2
Intercepted.
I literally I just want to say at the top of the show, you guys are such good sports that I drag you into literally the worst shit that has ever been made, and you guys just do it with a smile on your faces, and I appreciate that so much.
Come on, this is so fun. It's fun to make fun of bad art. So we're not being held here against our will. I want everyone listening to know that.
We're here gleefully.
Yes.
Okay, I'm glad, because you do cover rom-coms over on the Rom Complex, your pod, but this is very little calm, and honestly, this movie very little rom.
A bit complicated with the rom.
Yeah,
on this one.
complicated. I think obviously the first one was a little more formulaic. It had more of those rom-com beats that you find on a Wattpad story, and this one is just this is what happens after the happily ever after. That's 100% what the writers were like. They went into that room and they're like, okay, this is what we're doing.
Yeah, I'm here to make history. And they, it's low-key kind of crazy, I think, that they did a I would say YA-ish rom-com without the happily ever after.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I think. I feel like they set this up to be the middle of a trilogy. I think that they were like, oh, well, we're going to give it a happy ending for the third one. Mm-hmm. And from a storytelling perspective, they're like, oh, second movie, second installment, we're in the belly of the whale. Everything's darkest before dawn.
Yeah. It's very, very new moon.
Mm-hmm. Right? Yes.
No, that makes a lot of sense. Could you imagine if they don't get picked up for a third one?
This is just how it ends with Dallas and Drayton.
At the end of it, I finished watching this movie, and I have to be honest with you guys, I sat through the credits because I was like, is there
another
a
scene?
post-credit scene or something? Are we pulling a Marvel in the Sidelined universe? There isn't, for anyone curious. But I was like, oh, we're really ending it here. Okay. Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yeah. When the credits came out, I was also shocked because I thought, not to jump ahead to the literal end, but I thought he was gonna jump on a plane or something and then to New York and be like, we can make this work.
Do you know why I think it was confusing? And I just had this thought in my head. I think it's confusing because I don't know about you guys, but the main character is Dallas. So ending on their okay, bye moment, and we follow Drayton? Who cares about him? Our girl's about to go off and live her dream. So I think that maybe that's why I was like, is that so wait, so we're ending on him? And I know he's Noah Beck, and the girls love him and the girls want to see him and everything, but I'm just like, okay, weird.
They want to see him be sad. Maybe it's that thing we figured out when we did a movie with Jackie Chan, that Jackie Chan wouldn't have girlfriends in a movie because his fans would get too upset. So maybe this is Noah.
Yes.
Noah Beck needs to be single.
K-pop stars, how they're not allowed to
Justin Bieber back in the day.
There you go. Yeah.
Yes.
Gotta save Noah Beck for.
Yeah. So the fans are like, get rid of Dallas.
Literally, that's so funny.
Wait, what if the entire third movie is actually just one of those YN stories where it's the Your Name? Have you guys ever seen those?
No.
Yes. Drayton ex-reader.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
What do you mean?
So it's go ahead, Shelby. You're probably better at explaining it than I am.
So it's fan fiction, but it's written in second person, or basically it's with the point of view. So one of the people is the person reading the fan fiction.
Yeah. So it's you insert your name.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yes.
So it's Drayton's not talking to Dallas.
It's to
He's talking to Tori. Yeah.
That is so funny. Yes. I know exactly what you're talking about. I didn't know that's what they were called though.
Mm-hmm. I hope so. I hope they do that for the third one. Here's to
That, know what? I think that would be a moneymaker.
Oh my God, that would be incredible. Everyone loves Tubi already, and now they would do some like experimental storytelling like that.
please.
That would be amazing.
Tubi,
Honestly,
do it.
with like the Netflix and Warner Brothers deal, I actually feel like it's like Tubi, this is your time to shine.
Yeah.
With some like
Tubi, be a front runner.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, no, literally. Have you guys, if people don't know, we covered The Bad Boy, QB and Me, and Sidelined, the first movie, last year. Do you have any like thoughts? Like, did you think about the book or the movie after we recorded that?
I was literally going to say I completely forgot about it until Sam was like, Tori wants to talk about the sequel. And I'm like, yes.
Fuck.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't think I've thought about it either, but I will say anytime I see something about it, I always immediately am like, I gotta send this to Tori.
I know.
I'm like,
which
nobody
you do,
else
which I
understands.
appreciate. No one else
understands
sends
it.
me this stuff because no one else, that would not come up on anybody's free page. Like truly.
It's so good. But then also, wasn't Noah Beck like he was at like a sports game of sorts, and he was with like,
it was Lola Tongue.
Lola Tongue from Summer I Turned Pretty.
Yes,
and I'm like, wait a second. I'm not mad at it. He's
I
kind of like a
actually
mix.
like him.
He's like a mix of the Fisher brothers, if you really think about it. He's got darker hair. It's kind of curly.
Was a TikTok star.
Was a TikTok.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not mad at it. Go get it, Lola. Do what you got to do.
The only times I thought about it was, and I will talk about this later in greater detail, but when I saw Noah Beck twice, because the movie was filmed in my city, which again, I feel like you guys live in LA, so I also feel like people are probably like, or maybe this sounds so crazy, but like I live on an island in Vancouver that's small.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think the greater Victoria area is like 300,000 people, and it's crazy that it filmed here. Like it's just so crazy. And the hotel that he stays at is like a 5-minute walk away from my apartment. So I saw him from my car, so I couldn't like
stop
get a picture with him. Yeah, even though I really wanted to, but I saw him walking by twice. Yeah. Crazy.
That's so cool. I think it's cooler in a small place
town.
because in LA, like people are you see like the big trucks and you're just like, you're not gonna see anything. Like it's all, there's a PA yelling at people to not walk on the sidewalk and stuff. Like you don't get anywhere near
Hey,
it.
but we still see cool people. You saw Jack Black.
I did see Jack Black outside a movie theater.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That's a good one.
He was just riding his bike.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
just
that.
like a casual situation.
That's a good celebrity sighting.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into it. So, obviously, spoiler warning. We spoiled everything already, but I always just feel like I need to put that so people don't get mad at me. Should have put it at the beginning. Didn't. That's okay. The book, it was adapted from the movie by Rachel Espy with obviously the characters from Miss Tay Marley, our favorite author.
Our girl, Tay Marley.
Enemy.
Our
Tay
enemy.
Marley.
And it was released on December 2nd, 2026. The movie Sidelined 2 Intercepted came out on Tubi November 28th, 2025. Same stars from the first one. But yeah, we were LOLing just because we're like, they couldn't get it together and release the book before the movie.
No. Well, to be fair, it would have spoiled the entire movie. Because it was
true.
Exactly word for word what happened.
Literally exactly. And this is so funny, so we have to tell the listeners. And I feel so bad, so I feel like we have to cover it now. But Shelby, when Sam was like, oh yeah, we got to read the book too. Because I thought it was just the movie. And then I was like, girls, I'm so sorry, but
there's a book. Yeah,
there's a book.
Yeah. And I took it upon myself. I'm like, surely this will be on Tay Marley's Wattpad. So I go to Tay Marley's Wattpad. And
again, I'm so sorry.
a book called The QB Summer and Me. And I'm like, surely this is the book I should read.
Yeah.
And I did read it. And then I watched the movie and I was like, well, that's not the
That's
wasn't
not
the
that.
right story.
That's not the same. No.
And then, so I
Yeah.
saw that the book was written by a completely different person. I have no beef with Rachel Espy. Sorry. My beef's with Tay Marley.
it's always with
Totally.
Tate Marley.
Totally. Yeah, actually, you know what? I will say, and it is heavily derived from the movie, so I'm unsure about like her writing skills, but like way better than Tay Marley's.
I think it's probably like AI.
Oh.
It was AI.
Ooh.
No, okay, but here's the thing: no racist undertones.
There you go.
and,
Well,
and not as many. I feel like plot holes, but actually still some plot holes. So maybe not.
I mean, there wasn't much plot, so maybe that's why there are no holes.
She just didn't
Yeah.
have a chance.
She didn't have a chance to poke holes in her own plot. She was like, no, it's fine.
Yeah, there was no
That's
place
so
for a
fucking
hole
funny.
to be.
There was no place.
Yeah. Yeah.
To not
Okay.
be, really.
So we left off in the first book where Drayden chooses to go to USC over his dad's alma mater because it's in LA, so he can be close to Dallas when she goes to Cal Arts. And Cal Arts is really important to Dallas because her mom went to school there for dance, but she has passed away. And we also find out in this book, which I thought was interesting, there is a storyline where her dad follows the mom and goes to community college in LA because he loves her. And so I feel like that's another reason that she is so attached to making this work with Drayden.
Mm-hmm.
Can we also, like, listen, I know it's been a year since we covered the first one, but can we just LOL at Drayden again for a second?
Drayton lady.
What a kind of name is that? You know what I mean? Like, what is
It's
that?
still so bad. It's so bad.
It's
I just
worse,
don't know why.
arguably.
Like, no, it does feel worse. I just don't understand how they didn't update it. Like, sure, that's her fanfic, but like, I guess just her Wattpad story.
Yeah, uh-huh.
But like, why didn't they like? Oh, it's a movie. Let's choose a modern name.
Because they love stupid names. When they adapted After from the Wattpad story, they Hardin Scott. What a kind of name is Hardin? That's not a name.
Because it was Harry Styles,
Right. And I'm like,
fanfic, but like,
hello, you
there's
could have done
Harrison, like
Yeah.
Please, thank you.
Happy.
Henry.
Henry.
Honestly, arguably still better.
Better than Drayton.
Drayton Leahy. I'm
So
dead.
bad. So yeah, we start at their first term, and our little girl Dallas, she moves herself because she's like independent,
Of course.
Classic.
and she's actually kind of like struggling, like right off the bat, kind of struggling. There's like a few things that like come up. Obviously, busy schedules, LA traffic. And then she really leaned on her friend Gabby in high school to bring her to parties, and she also brought her onto the cheer team. So she's finding that she's kind of like introverted, actually.
Yeah. A loner. Almost.
Yeah. She's like a lone wolf, and that comes from her trauma. So
Classic. Yeah.
I get that. I loved how. Like, how many times do you think in this book and movie they mentioned LA traffic and detailed it too?
Listen, do you know what's crazy? Is that they're not even representing it properly.
No, they're really
Valencia to USC.
They said it would
53
take
minutes?
She said 56
Yeah,
minutes with traffic. I was like, 56 minutes would be a miracle.
That would be literally, you would have had to been flying over traffic to make it.
Are
in
you not?
53
You
minutes.
got valet service at USC.
Dude, insane. I was like, you didn't even get that right.
What would it normally be, do you think?
Well, it takes me an hour to get to USC from where I live.
Yeah,
In Burbank, in the Valley. And Valencia is like, how far is Valencia from us?
it's up. It's like it's up near Six Flags.
So yeah, at least another.
It's like an hour north of here.
Yeah. I was going to say
So, like,
45 to
yeah,
an hour. Yeah. It'd be like
That's
like
crazy.
double it. Double whatever traffic time they give you in this movie, double it. Easy.
I just feel like that's something that you can easily just go onto Google Maps, go point A to point B, figure
during a
like,
time.
Also,
you
we
can
could
even
have
put
done
the
that.
time. Yeah.
But like,
I mean,
but like, why didn't they just do that for the? Like, why didn't they just do that? It makes so
that's
much
like
sense.
their whole job. Their whole
Yeah.
job is to make stuff realistic.
Where's Rachel Espy's fact checker?
Yeah.
But it wasn't even Rachel Espy. It was whoever wrote the script.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
The book's adapted from the script, which
yeah,
is
that's
adapted
true.
from
So
the
right now
book.
at 4:37, it would take an hour 20 from Valencia to USC.
Yeah, okay.
And that's going the
and that's
opposite
the fake
of traffic.
number.
That's like the opposite
Yeah.
of traffic a lot of ways, because traffic at this
Yeah.
time is coming out of downtown.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
But this is also
right.
fake because Google Maps usually you have to add like 10 to 15 minutes for LA traffic. It always changes.
Yeah, totally. It changes like on
So
the
just
go.
like, come on.
But they're running on kid time because they're like,
Kid
oh,
time.
I hit every red light along the way. It's like, what's that gonna add? 20 minutes tops? Come on.
Yeah.
Like, what is that gonna ruin? Like, yeah, that's gonna make you late for practice, but like, come on now.
No, it's so funny. But to keep their connection alive, Drayden is sending Dallas near pics.
Yes.
Help. I feel. How old is Noah Beck? He's too young.
I know. I feel like a freak.
I'm
like a perverted freak.
I'm like, this should have a content warning, child pornography or something.
It does
No, I
nothing
know.
for me. Yeah,
No.
I see it. I mean, it looks like edited somehow.
He's
I'm just
24.
Like, is he thirsty? Is he okay?
He's thirsty
Like,
for sure. It's a thirst trap.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
have to be
no, that was
dehydrated
crazy.
to have
Yeah.
the
You
muscle
have to be.
definition.
But it's just like, I'm like, okay, for why? I don't need it. I don't.
It's so funny. In the book, it's actually a video, which I thought was a lot weirder.
That is very funny.
What
are the
is
kids
he
doing?
Yeah, what is he doing in this video?
I don't know because it's like not him like jerking off or anything. It's like literally like his towel is slung low on his hips.
Oh God.
Got it. Yeah.
I'm embarrassed just listening to you say that that's what it was.
No,
I'm
I
so
hate myself.
uncomfortable.
No, but that's in so many books. Like
I
the towel's
know.
always slung low
Like
across
low.
the hips.
You don't
Where else
realize
are you
that that's
putting the
not.
towel?
Well, that's true, but they're not realizing that's not what we want to see. We want to
Yeah.
see.
No,
turn it
I
around.
know.
We
Turn-
want,
Show us
we want the other
buns.
side.
Yeah,
Pull it up.
literally.
Actually, pull it up tighter and let the cheeks hang from the bottom.
Yeah, that's so funny. So they are practicing for football and dance. There's a potential showcase at Cal Arts. This just fucking pisses me off because it is lazy writing. Why did I say? I think she's better. She's a better writer than Tay Marley, but that puts her still below like
Good
like
writer.
a grade,
Yeah.
like a grade 8 writer.
Yeah.
But the dean, again, it wouldn't be a dean, picks a freshman to join the graduate class via a showcase. And it's just like, I didn't go to an art school, but that's just, I do work in higher ed. I'm like, it doesn't work like this.
Yeah. It doesn't
Like-
make any sense.
Nope.
They don't just allow a first year to just join a graduate level course.
Yeah. But also,
For fun.
it would have been, again, to your point, it's lazy writing because it's such an easy fix, right? It's literally like the annual school showcase picks one freshman or like one from each grade level, I don't know, to form in the showcase. And she's a freshman, so she's vying for the freshman spot. Like,
Yeah.
What?
Or like lead dancer in the annual
right.
showcase.
We've all
or whatever.
seen
Like,
Center Stage, okay? We know
yeah.
we know how dancing works.
Totally.
There were parts of this where I wonder if it was like a different story first, and then they're like, let's make this a sequel to Sidelined 2. Like,
Well, there is like, this is kind of, yeah, like, and same with the first one, but it's like, oh, this is kind of like every novel
Yeah.
I've ever read.
Every Wattpad novel I've ever read.
right,
Yeah.
right.
And Drayden's team is really excited for him to be there because they have a chance of winning. He is the starting quarterback as the freshman. This again is like this just like this just, like couldn't he just be like, yeah, he's the one freshman on the team or something to show that he's good at football. It's just like he just wouldn't be the quarterback.
It's really weird that they took like the characters, instead of seeing like, oh, what are the characters like now in their new environments, they just found a way to make the environment like the same one they were in before, where like Drayton's the best ever. But it's like, why can't we see what Drayton is like when he's not the only like superstar on a team, you know? And like,
oh my God, I'm so glad that you said that, because and that is actually realistic. Again, I work at a university and a lot of like big fish, small ponds go to big fish, big pond, or whatever the saying is, and people really struggle. So that would actually be a realistic and like interesting
guys,
story
I think we should rewrite this movie. I think we have
adapted by Rachel Epsy, adapted by Sam Torrey, adapted again,
readapted.
This is basically a writer's room right now. I don't know. I feel like the juices are flowing. We could knock out a script easy.
I know. And here's the thing though. Yeah, so the quarterback that was starting last year is in third year or in his last year or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's salty that Drayton's there. But the most unrealistic thing actually out of all of this is that there are high school kids hanging out after the practice asking for autographs and pictures.
From college football players.
You know how they do.
You know, high schoolers. Yeah.
Literally 1 year younger than this person.
Oh my God.
in like LA, where people are like, you know, they're used to like famous people are around.
I was just gonna say, yeah, there's celebrities. I know. At the very least, you have influencers, like not a USC football team.
And again, it doesn't make sense if the team's so excited because they weren't winning. So why does the team even have like fans? Like, I guess like
high school aged fans. Yeah.
There's no way either of these schools like were like knew what all of this or cared and signed up on it, because I think USC and especially Cal Arts look really bad in this story.
So bad.
Yeah.
So bad.
It's not great.
One night, Drayton and Dallas are kissing in their dorm room, and they get a FaceTime from Gabby and Josh, who I was like, who are these people?
I forgot about them too. I was like, wait. Oh, I knew that Gabby was her best friend, but who's Josh?
His brother.
That's Drayton's brother.
Forgot he had a brother.
When he comes back to visit him once they break up, I have face blindness. I was like, who is this again?
I only remembered because I read the QB summary, and so I knew who everyone was. I'm like, oh, of course, Josh is the one who in the books impregnates Gabby, and that's the
that's right.
Story. And I was like, oh yeah, they didn't do that for the movie.
I forgot about that. Pregnant mom. Yeah. She was 16 and pregnant. Oh my God. Thank you for remembering that, because genuinely remembering that was a plot point in the book just brought me so much joy.
Insane. That's so funny.
I just can't believe somebody read the original story. The
way that I forgot that.
Like, I need to make this into a multi-movie franchise.
Let's go.
I don't get it.
Oh, poor Gabby. R.I.P.
No, I know. Poor Gabby. But she says on the phone, fucking poor Dallas, when Gabby goes, it's not like you end up with your high school boyfriend.
Yeah,
yikes. Yeah. Not the right thing to say, babe.
Not the right thing to say, but like also like true.
Yeah. But, statistically, some people do. It's nice for them, but you know.
Totally. But like the odds are stacked against you. Like, essentially. This is when Drayton oversleeps, is late to practice, and he immediately gets demoted.
Yeah. This was his problem. Why did you do that? Set your alarm. Like, why did you do this?
And if you have morning practice, it is actually kind of risky just with the traffic aspect being so variable that to do this. But like also, do you think they make one mistake and they get demoted to second string after they have a losing record and they're stoked for him to be there?
Gotta teach him a lesson, Tori.
I guess, yeah.
About
maybe
timeliness.
Maybe if the coach character had been more of like a character and been like, oh, you're coming in here and think you can walk all over. Well, we're setting boundaries down. You can't be like this here. You're like, you need to be on time.
This isn't high school football.
This isn't your little junior varsity flag football. Kiddo. He calls him kiddo in my version of it.
I love
We're putting
that.
kiddo in the script. Don't worry. Kiddo will be in the script. Yeah.
Better than cheer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Help. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would just love for Drayton to be like, I'm an adult.
I'm a big boy.
God.
Yeah. But also, too, why did the coach make a 6 a.m. practice to review game
tapes?
Footage?
Yeah,
you couldn't have done that like
You're
midday.
Studying. It's college. You remember how there were classes at all kinds of times. You know,
was it like a weekend?
It did seem something that was like extra.
Yeah, it felt like it was a Saturday morning, and I'm like,
yeah,
these are like kids in college. You don't.
I know, but they're so crazy.
They're so crazy.
And college athletes don't get paid. There's a joke about it because Drayton makes a joke about getting paid, and they're like, they're paying you.
Yeah, Zach or whatever. Like
that guy. Wait, and also that guy. I was like, wait a second. I've seen that face. That guy's in Heated Rivalry.
Whoa!
Again, face blindness.
Face blindness. He plays just like a very ancillary character who's like kind of homophobic in the show, and he's just like, yeah, dudes don't do that. Or, you know, like he does that kind of dialogue. But I saw him and I was like, wait. I feel like I've seen you.
That's
so
wild.
I had to look him up.
Yeah, you had like recently.
Yeah, like very recently. Yeah,
that's so funny. Okay, that's a good catch.
Crossover, make a Sidelined 3 hockey sticks, double hockey stick. Yeah,
I love.
Hell
that.
Yeah, let's do it.
I like that. So Dallas meets with student aid, and they tell her full ride scholarship will no longer cover the entire tuition because there was an increase. I also think that this is not how this works. I think when you get a full ride, it's just the amount, even if it increases.
Yes.
Then they just pay you more. But who am I to say?
No, I know that America has a lot of, messed up rules about financial aid and loans and stuff. But no, if you are when I was applying for colleges back in the dinosaur era, they had a scholarship in Florida called the what was it called?
Futures.
Bright Futures. I was going to call it Fulbright, but I was like, that's not it. Bright Futures. And it was like if you had you had to meet certain criteria, and there were like different tiers. It was like 75% of your tuition would be covered if you met certain things, or like if you did
100
more, it would be 100%. And so that wasn't a monetary amount. It was 100. Like they would cover your tuition at 100%.
Yeah.
But not for like a private school. And
no, public universities.
CalArts a private school.
So but didn't she get
that's what I'm saying is this, it just makes CalArts look really bad because it's like there's this whole scene where they go in, they're like, JK, we're increasing tuition 30%.
That's crazy.
Which is ridiculous.
Yeah, and that is, again, I don't know if this is the same in the States, but illegal in Canada. We have tuition increase caps.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we do too.
So yeah, just again, a lazy writing on all marks.
Yeah.
But they just want to give put more pressure on Dallas. So they're like, oh, well, make her need money,
Yeah, because she needed money in the first one, and now she needs money again.
Yeah.
Totally.
Let's keep her life the same.
Yeah, let's keep her scrounging for for
Yeah, but instead of sweeping up at the dance studio, she is looking for a campus job, but all of them are filled because it's like I don't know, mid-September or whatever. But Miley, her roommate, hooks her up with an interview at a coffee shop managed by a third year. And this is, again, like, sorry, a third-year uni student isn't... Are they managing... Maybe I'm wrong, but managing a whole coffee shop?
It seems like it's the only thing he does. So I don't know.
Is he even in school?
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Well,
my question.
Well, they said he was a third year, so that's
Third year managing a coffee shop.
Yeah, and I was like, maybe like a shift supervisor or something like that. But I'm like,
but nobody
managing
else.
the whole coffee shop seems weird to me.
It seems like he owns it. It seems like because is it meant to be a campus coffee shop? Because it doesn't read that way at all. It looks just like a cute little tiny coffee shop that you would go to when you're like walking around in town.
Yeah, and it is a coffee shop here.
Oh,
cute!
Mm-hmm. Oh my God! If we ever go visit, we're gonna go to
that.
Yeah,
let's
literally come here, and I will do a walking tour of filming locations. Like
Sidelined walking tour. I love that.
I should just offer those.
Yeah.
Honestly, you should do like those Airbnb experiences,
right?
And just and charge them like $15 to just walk around for an hour.
That's so funny. No, I should do that.
You should.
Okay, late night. Dallas is waiting for Drayden for him to finish his football practice.
Mm-hmm.
They're going out, but once he gets there, all the restaurants are closed.
It's too late. Every restaurant,
every single one.
College town outside of LA where all the restaurants close
at 8 p.m.
At 8
Yeah.
p.m.
So they have to go to Sally's Saloon because that's the only thing that's open.
Classic.
Also, this is the country club in Victoria that I used to frequent.
Oh my God, are we gonna go line dancing on this tour?
I would love to.
Yeah,
I used to go line dancing in college. Something about me. We used to go to a country bar.
I want to do that. I should
fun.
go. Mm-hmm. I know. I would go there just for like their like club, like it was like a club, but like I want to line dance.
Heck yeah.
This is probably my favorite scene in the movie.
When they're line dancing?
Where they're just line dancing. Because I'm like, oh, it's them having fun together. That's what we came in here to see.
Yeah. Baby, this is what we came for.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they're so cute. They're having a great time.
Yeah.
Yes. And he's a good dancer and because he's good at everything.
Classic.
But also
Classic
Noah Beck is a TikToker.
That's
He's a
true.
TikTok dancer.
That's true.
And Dallas is complaining that she misses these like little moments living so far away from him.
It's so funny because they're talking about, they're like, oh, we're not long distance, are we? We're not. You're not. They're not long distance. Like they're
not, but they are. Like I wouldn't date someone who lives on the west side. Are you kidding?
No, me neither. But like if they like each other, they know what they're doing. It just show him like, oh, are they don't have anything to sustain their relationship if they're not together 24/7?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point because I'm like, you are still seeing each other like at least on the weekends and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. FaceTiming, texting.
Yeah.
All of those
Isn't once
things.
a week enough?
Truly.
Yes.
Truly.
If you're a first year college kid, I
busy.
think that is fine.
Yeah, you got stuff to do. You're dancing. Go
You
dance.
don't have to break up because of it anyway.
Exactly.
And then he mails her a Polaroid camera.
Oh.
So they can capture the little moments. Like,
so stupid.
So he mails her a camera so she can take the pictures of her moments.
Of the moments he's missing, I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And like, how would you do that? Like, I guess you would do like the like Uber like courier option or whatever. Like
He is rich.
Stick it in the post office. Yeah.
Don't forget, guys. He's rich.
Oh yeah,
He's
that does
rich.
not come up in this at all.
No, except when he asks to pay her to come to his game and
Yeah,
working
he
at
does
the
say
coffee
that.
shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah. And she's like,
not...
I don't need a sugar daddy or whatever.
I would have said yes, please do. Pay
Me too. I would have been like, is she
What's
an
my
allowance?
How much do I get? Yeah, I would have been like, let's move in together. 2-bedroom apartment. I'll have my own space. Like,
Which is what they do at the end of the first book, don't they? Remember, he has
they
apartment
do
keys?
get their apartment. They do get an apartment. Yeah. They
so
could have
that is different.
picked somewhere right in the middle. But then it's like, oh, she doesn't have a car. But didn't he get her like
a motorcycle?
Motorcycle.
Yes, that's right. He gets her a motorcycle.
Don't worry. In the QB Summer and Me, he teaches her how to ride it.
And they get an apartment that's like equidistance away from the college campuses. So they really, I wonder, I'm interested.
They were like, let's throw all of that out.
I know. I'm so interested in what Tay Marley would think about this.
I am not. But
what would Tay Marley think? WWTMT.
I literally, to read the book, I had to make a Wattpad account. I made it QB Enemy.
Oh god. So
oh my god, that's so fucking funny.
I can't believe it was available.
She was like, score. I got the best name.
Yeah, that's so funny. Oh my god. Dallas goes to her interview at the coffee shop, but the manager is 45 minutes late. And then a random boy walks up to her and is like, do you want a coffee? And she's like, she's not rude back to him. She's what anyone would probably do when a stranger man asks you if you want a coffee. But she's like, no, I'm just waiting around for this interview for a job I don't even want. And then he's like, hi, I'm Skylar, the manager of Emmys or whatever.
I thought, she's standing at the counter of a coffee place, and if someone comes up to her and says, can I get you a coffee? Or like, do you want a coffee? I would assume that person worked there.
No, and it's like also a tiny coffee shop that like, also Skylar would have seen her. He's like, sorry, I've been so busy with customers. It's like, and you would have seen her and been like, yeah, like, A, where, B, he would have acknowledged her.
He actually said there was a pastry emergency, which, we don't get any details on that. That's what I want to know about.
A pastry emergency, but he enters the screen from the like door outside, not the kitchen.
With no flour on him
No
whatsoever.
flour, not a single flour
molecule.
I was going to say molecule, but I was like, is that the word I want?
Yes.
Not a speck anywhere. It's too clean.
Crazy. But she wins him over with her charm.
Yeah. And we all know what that means.
It
seems pretty clear. It's like, the only reason he would hire this person is because he wants to have sex with her.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah.
And then it is the big first game of the season. And again, Mr. Leahy is there getting interviewed.
Dawson Leahy.
Dawson Leahy is getting interviewed by news reporters before the game about his son and whether he's proud that his son is following in his footsteps.
Yeah. Why? Of course, he's there being interviewed. I do remember his name is Leroy. Leroy Leahy.
It is Leroy.
It is.
I can't get over the fact how close Leahy is to Leary, which is Dawson's actual last name in Dawson's Creek. So I'm like, he's him. He grew up. And instead of writing movies, he had a son that he forced into football.
He looks rough, James Van Der Beek.
He does. Well, he's sick.
Oh no, great.
He's got cancer.
Great. Now I'm the girl.
Sick. It's
okay.
He's got some kind of cancer because I know they just recently, a couple of months ago, did a fundraiser. I think Katie Holmes and Michelle Williams were all there, and they were doing a fundraiser to pay for his treatment because, hello?
That's crazy.
A famous actor can't afford
it.
His own cancer treatment in America.
That is so sad.
Yeah.
Well, all the best to Mr. Van Der Beek, truly.
Sorry. It's just so funny that you were like, he looks rough. And I'm like, yikes. Yeah, he's going through it right now.
And that makes sense. And that's why you don't, moral of the story, don't comment on people's looks.
It's a learning, teachable moment.
It's a learning moment.
It is a learning moment.
In real time.
So Dallas is running late to the game. Drayden notices, Which, do you think this plays into? I don't think so, but I don't know. He does end up guilt tripping her about this, but
Yeah.
yeah, they're like down in the game and then they're up, and Drayden tries to make this like big play, but he gets tackled and sprains his ACL and is rushed to the hospital. And then Dallas goes to visit and apologize, and he's like standoffish to her.
It's really
fair enough.
Yeah, but it's not like really in line with how Drayden is in like the
IRL,
last
yeah.
in the previous stuff. But like, you know, just because her missing, he would be like not blame that on her. I don't think, from what I understand of the Drayden character, like he would be upset about.
Listen,
his
I know Drayden. I
Yeah.
Drayden, my close personal
I
friends.
spent an entire summer with him.
Yeah. Shelby,
really
you are now the most read person in the Sidelined universe.
I am. I know. I know everything.
Yeah. But no, I agree. I think he's a pretty like logical person. Like he's not the kind of character that we've seen act irrationally.
Yeah.
And so for him to immediately be like, but you weren't there is like, it doesn't make
it was
sense.
shitty. It was shitty.
It's weird because he doesn't really behave in a reasonable way for the rest of the movie.
No.
But then there aren't really consequences for it, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to a point where I think he like goes truly off the deep end. But Dallas has her first shift at the coffee shop, and Skylar puts on some music. She's like, yeah, I don't really care like what we listen to, so he puts on metal. Good joke.
Classic.
like funny.
Ha
And then he's like, just kidding, I'll change it. And then he puts on his band.
Which is more embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's like
who would
such a
do
weird
that?
thing to do.
Do you know what? The only thing that's more embarrassing than him putting on his own band's album is if he would have been like, oh, great, and magically pulls out a guitar and starts singing Wonderwall.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that would top this.
No, seriously.
He also is like, anyways, like, do you like this music? Like,
He's fishing. He's like, what do you think
I bet
about this?
is more your speed.
which is like, yeah. And she's like, yeah, no, I do like it. Like, sure. And he's
Clearly not a music person. She doesn't care, dude.
I know, but he doesn't. He's just trying to impress her. In as they make cinnamon buns for the restaurant. This also pissed me off.
Mm-hmm.
You're not like pastry chefs.
Yeah, what do you think happens in a
coffee shop? Yeah. You
Like,
learn how to
you're
make a
not
latte.
doing
That's
that.
pretty much it.
Totally. You're not fucking like making cinnamon buns by hand.
Yeah. This isn't a bakery.
Maybe you're warming
You're
them
not
up.
a baker.
Yeah. You're literally probably you're taking, or like people are dropping them off and you're putting them in the display case.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And he's like, well, if you like this, we're filming a music video, and we need dancers. And she goes, actually, I kind of like more elevated dance, like ballet.
What?
I wrote in the outline, I've never seen her do ballet
No.
across the movies
She does
or
like
books.
she does like interpretive dance is what
Yes.
it feels like to me.
Contemporary.
I know it's contemporary, but it feels interpretive.
On the cover
The way
of
she
the
does it,
book,
yeah.
she's wearing like a ballet outfit.
Oh, that's true.
That also confused me. And I know, and then I was like, do they change it just for the books because the actress Sienna couldn't do the
Ballet.
ballet?
But then why would
Probably.
they have cast someone who could if that's what
Could.
if they cared about
Wanted.
that.
They really wanted her.
Yeah.
She just couldn't do it. They should have made her a tap dancer.
She
Fun.
also says something like, she's like, I'm just not a backup dancer. And then he's like, but she's trying to go on tour as like a backup dancer for
Right.
like she went in the last
Yeah.
movie. That was like part of her dreams was like she wants to be a professional dancer.
Right.
Yeah, what do you think happens in LA? You just score the biggest role.
You're a
your first
principal
time?
ballerina for
Yeah.
That's
like
what
that
happened.
makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
And that just makes no sense to me. And like the part that I'm also confused about is if they wrote this again post movie, post Wattpad, and they already have the characters, wouldn't they just make it like align it with what they're doing
contemporary
in the movie?
dance? Yeah.
AI wrote it. Rachel Espy AI.
Rachel Espy mixed the letters around,
and then
artificial
intelligence. There's
yeah.
no I in there, but a Y is kind of
it's artificial intelligence. Yeah.
I'm literally looking. I'm not even joking. Maybe this is a conspiracy theory, but it looks like she only has one published book.
Yeah. She's not real. Shelby figured it out. Shelby cracked the case.
Well, and it could also be that Rachel Espy's a real person who does ghostwriting and stuff, and so has written other stuff under other people's names.
Nah, I think she's AI.
Or
AI. No, it looks like this is her only book. So or maybe she works in the movie industry and then like with writing and then
this is book. I mean, I would guess it's someone who they hired to be like, okay, write a book.
Yeah.
The book version.
Yeah.
Well,
because it's through Tubi. I think it's published by Tubi. It's not because it's not Tay
Marley.
Marley.
What you guys?
What?
Rachel Espy doesn't even have social media.
She's not real. She's not a real person. Only
a
people
pen name or it's AI.
Only real people have social media.
That's crazy.
Shelby doesn't even have social media, so that means she's AI.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit.
That's crazy. Okay, I like this theory of ours.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, who's to say Tay Marley is real?
I've never seen her. I think Tay Marley's real.
I've never seen her.
I know. And I
don't know what she looks like.
I think she was here filming.
Yeah.
Helping on the set. Helping out on the
I think
set.
I've seen her in person.
Yeah.
She's my enemy. I sense her out there. I would know.
Yeah. You can spiritually feel her presence.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Drayden is at the gym doing rehab. He's really overdoing it.
He's so stupid. I'm sorry to interrupt, but he goes they're literally the number one thing you have to do when you injure yourself is not use that injured thing. And he's like
hurting
it's so
101.
frustrating.
Yeah.
He does everything wrong.
It's so frustrating. I just really feel like in 2025, with all the research and stuff like that, we would understand that.
Yeah.
Athletes weigh in.
Mm-hmm.
The athletes that are listening, like, because I get it's like for the love of the game, like I got to get better, but it's like every little thing says this is wrong.
I know athletes, and I'm very popular in that. No, my brother-in-law plays, he like coaches football and stuff, and he hurt his knee, not his ACL, but he immediately was like, yeah, no, I'm getting off the, like, you know what I mean? I think like if we're trying to paint Drayton as a serious athlete, like actual athletes know that they need to heal it properly, or they're going to be in the same situation over and over and over again.
An 18-year-old boy might not.
And
well, I think an 18-year-old boy would, frankly.
Oh.
Because it's like,
he's younger and is like
young.
Of the new guard.
Like I feel like the older athletes might have pushed it because they didn't know.
Right.
Oh, I'm too tough for that. But I feel like especially like younger athletes coming up are like very health focused and health conscious. And so it doesn't make sense to me that he'd be like, I'm just gonna go really hard. And it's like, you literally can't move your knee right now. Like, your knee is fucked.
It's fucked. And another thing, if you remember, Dallas's brother Nathan was a football player and then hurt, I think, his knee and had to stop playing and be a coach. So, but then they don't talk about that at all. No.
That would have been again a really fun like phone call.
It would have been
or something.
Great
or like
thing.
when Nathan was in town. They could have talked about it.
To be like, so Nathan could be like, hey, I get it, I get
it, man.
You got it. Like, you can't let this take you over.
This can't take you out forever, man.
Right.
Just heal and do the work.
They didn't do any of that.
That pisses me off. Especially because remember how much he was like a mentor to him?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Pisses me off. Fucking okay. This is what pisses me off real well. He is the starting line quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
His physiotherapist is a student at the school.
She's a student. It's because it's her senior year, but like.
She's like, I'm the top of my class. You are not a licensed physiotherapist.
Right.
You have not passed the exams.
No, they just needed to put a girl next to Drayton because we've got a boy next to Dallas. But this is the thing that kills me, though, guys, is that they set it up as like, oh, they're so far apart. Valencia to USC is so far. And now they've got these other interests in the mix. And they do absolutely nothing with both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Charlotte.
Yeah.
Especially Charlotte.
Like, absolutely, like, nothing with her.
Yeah.
Like, there is at least the, like, singing and dancing with
I mean, there's like the moment where she like, tries to kiss him or whatever at the
motel.
Yeah. Is it like a motel,
like,
guys?
Like,
I think it's her dorm.
I think it's her dorm.
Looked like a motel.
It did look like a motel.
It's like dorms don't look like that. So yeah, they try like, and that's the thing. I would have been so much more interested in a story about, like you said, Shelby, it's like putting these characters that we already know into new and uncertain circumstances. Maybe they do grow apart. Maybe they even break up sooner in the movie because of the distance, and they explore these relationships with these other people and realize like, no, I don't want to be with this person. Right. I want to be with Drayton Leahy, the love of my life.
Which, like, I know we joke that, like, about them and stuff like that, but when they have conversations about their dreams and they're talking about, like, how passionate they are about their respective sports and, like, how ambitious they both are and, like, hardworking, I actually do, like, think that they're a good couple in that sense.
Yeah, and I don't, like, think the way I see it, like, I don't think they're over. Like, their story's not over. Like, they'll get back together, you know? And I feel
they're
like
adults,
like you said, they're both so passionate about their dreams. They would understand and be like, well, this is a thing I love about Dallas, that she's passionate about dancing. Like, you can love someone from far away.
Totally. I just think they should have made it like maybe in his PT sessions he meets Charlotte, another injured student athlete or something.
Or she's like assisting, or she's assisting the physiotherapist.
Yeah, or she's just the assistant. Right. And then the physio's like,
and they get
Charlotte,
close because they joke around. And they have rapport.
Like, you take it from here. Yeah. Like, I gotta go. And then he's like, she's like manipulating his knee and his leg and stuff like that. That would have been some sexual tension.
Yeah.
No,
and
instead, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, and even with the Skylar character, is that his name? Skylar. That guy. They even they named the game, which I thought was really annoying, because at some point him and Dallas are talking about the song that she dances to in the music video, and he's like, yeah, I wrote that, it was really difficult, like I wrote it after a breakup, she was with me but she couldn't stop thinking about her ex or something like that. It was like,
yeah, okay, he was like, never again.
Yeah, and yet here
and
we
then,
are.
Yeah. And then he's like trying to do the exact same thing.
Exactly. Like, I'm just like, so dumb. Shut up, man. Get out of here.
Well, that pisses me off. Dallas and Miley go to an open call for a movie.
Yeah.
Movie musical.
That's fun.
Yeah, movie
some
musical.
Dancing.
And then Dallas and Drayden go to a USC party. It's called Blondie Hoes and G.I. Joes.
Help.
So I wanted to know, what was the worst, like, ex-hoes and like ex, like, because I'm assuming you guys have been, like, the worst one that I have been to is office hoes and CEOs.
That's,
oh my god.
You know what though, that could actually be
it was 2011. I
but think about it. But think about it, we could actually make that a dope ass party if all of the office hoes are guys and all of the CEOs
are women.
Yeah,
they all cut like, oh my god, I would love to show up to a party like in a pimped out suit, like just like with a briefcase and some glasses.
Yeah,
I actually felt like my like outfit slayed because I wore like a tie and like a button up, but like a skirt. But like it was short.
I would dress up like Britney Spears in the Me Against the Music video. That would be me.
Yes,
that's
exactly.
My dream is just to be Britney Spears in the Me Against the Music video. I'm trying to think of a party that I went to. We didn't really have themed parties at the college that I went to. It was kind of just like show up and get drunk.
Yeah.
Ours are all like, ours were, at least again in the 2010s when I went to school, it's all like cowgirls and cow bros.
Right.
Like it's all, or like it's like it's or like
A hoe down, throw down. Yeah.
Yeah, but it rhymes. Like it's always
Yeah.
hoes and bros.
Yeah.
I feel like I didn't really go to maybe I didn't get invited to those ones. But I went to like a liberal arts college my first year, and the parties were always Dune themed. And I didn't even
Desert
go to those.
hoes.
Yeah,
and...
desert hoes and
Yeah.
trying to remember
bros.
anything
Alien
else
bros.
about
Yeah.
Dune.
Literally, I was like, Timothy Chalamet. No, that doesn't rhyme with hoes.
Sandworm riding bros.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
It's so funny. I wish I could remember. I'll ask my sister and maybe post this on Instagram, but like just at some of the most outrageous ones. Cause like people like after you do like the simple ones, like office hoes and CEOs, like some of them get like you can't do that every year. So some of them start getting so out of pocket and so like random.
Yeah. I went to a really small school. I would assume that maybe like the fraternity sororities probably did parties like that at my school. I was a theater kid, so we just like we were like, hey guys, let's all go to this location and do a massage train and get drunk. You know, it was like that was the theme. Massage hoes and pillows.
Musical bros. Yeah, pillows. That's cute.
Good.
I love that. I love that. This is another thing that happens and there's absolutely just like no payoff, like no conflict. Dallas overhears girls just talking about how hot Drayden is and that even though he has a girlfriend that this girl's like still gonna like pursue him.
Yeah.
I love a challenge.
And then
I'm in my villain era.
You're such a villain.
Yeah. And then Ryan challenges Drayden to a darts like game or whatever.
Ryan is it's just very surface level of like just an asshole guy.
Yeah.
Like, there's no redeeming qualities to him.
Nope.
It's so bad. It's so embarrassing. Drayden goes to his away game in Florida, so they're like really seeing each other even less. I think before he goes to his game in Florida, he's hooking up with Dallas in his car.
So many things wrong with this scene. First of all, I see your notes here about the police officer, but I just want to talk about the fact his knee is messed up. How the fuck does he crawl into the back seat of his car?
He's never seen on like crutches or like having a Band-Aid or something.
And he literally like what Charlotte, she's like, definitely don't go running. And that's literally the only thing he does. Like, cut to, we see him running. But none of the, she's like, you're going to make it, the sprain a tear. Does not affect him in any way.
Nope.
It does not seem to
no consequences.
Extend his injury at all.
No. And just wait, was it a police officer? I think it was at least in the book, but in the movie, was it a campus?
There's still campus police.
I think it was an actual police officer.
I think it's police, yeah.
I think it was an actual police officer, yeah.
Because it actually would make sense. I guess we have maybe some campus police, maybe in Ontario and Alberta, but we definitely don't have that here.
We had campus police.
Yeah, we had campus police.
Yeah, we called them Campo.
I took a women's self-defense class from them.
With them? That's so funny.
They used to,
so funny.
because my college was so small and very, very rich, you could call Campo at like 2 a.m. for a ride and they'd pick you up on a golf cart.
Oh, yeah. We do that too.
And they'd drive you around. Yeah.
Yes. That's funny. But it would have made more sense if it was a campus police officer. Because she rolls down knocks on the window. They roll it down. They're in a state of undress. And she recognizes Drayden and gives him a warning.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Because of fantasy football.
Fantasy football, you know that thing that people play?
People are really into fantasy football. I guess they do it for colleges too. To me, that seems like get a life. Like in these college
literally get a life.
Like, yeah.
You're worried about
literally
what these college kids are doing.
It's so fucking
It's
weird.
weird. It's weird. All of it's weird.
It's so weird, but it's just like the local police officer would not know this random ass fucking football player at the college campus. Like, it just pisses me off.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
so annoying.
It's like there's other stuff going on. I doubt they'd even get a warning for this. They'd probably just let him keep going.
Exactly. There is no way in hell a cop would be like, no, let me break this up. They'd be like, well, on to the next thing.
Yeah.
No, literally, they would drive by.
I think that if this movie were hornier and like better, they would have just let them have a sex scene and like
let the kids have sex.
Yeah, literally let them theory.
But then I was wondering, I was like, maybe that's why the cops caught them, because they're doing a moral
PG.
lesson of like discouraging
like,
don't have
the
sex in
younger
cars.
viewers, right, from having sex
Lame.
in
Having sex in the car.
Mhm.
Yeah.
As long as it's protected sex, do what you gotta do, kids.
Totally.
Listen,
We're talking about adult kids, right?
like adult, yes,
Yeah.
over
Adult
18 kids. Listen, anyone
Exactly.
younger than me is a kid. You could be a year younger than me, and I'm still gonna
That's a
call you a
child,
kid. Yeah.
That's a child.
Mm-hmm.
Miley and Dallas end up doing Skylar's music video audition. And she's like, this is really what I'm supposed to be. And she discusses this with Miley. And Miley's like, yeah, like you have 1 foot here and 1 foot at USC. So like, I understand why you'd be feeling stretched thin and like you're not truly pursuing your passions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a good friend.
I really like Miley. I think
She's
Miley's the only character in this movie who has a head on her shoulders, because she
Yes.
essentially sets up from the very beginning. She's like, yeah, I'm at Cal Arts and like, yeah, I want to be here, but my goal is to be a professional. So like,
Right.
I'm going, she like goes to auditions all the time and it's like, I'm like, yeah, that's what you should be doing. I don't understand why like Dallas's whole mentality is, oh no, I gotta, focus on school, but you're not really focusing on school. You're focusing on your football player boyfriend,
Yeah.
She's certainly factoring into her decisions is like, well, but I want to do this thing, but I also want to be with Drayton, and those things are
Not
aligning.
Yeah.
And so
dump him.
Yes, but like everyone in her life is like, make the decisions for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah,
the rest
that's
will
good
work
advice.
itself out.
Yeah.
Totally. If you're soulmates, you'll be reunited at another point.
Whatever's meant to be will be.
So Drayden heads to the Florida game and he gives the team the game-winning play. So he's still got it. He's still valuable to the
He's still got a
team.
skill, yeah.
And Dallas gets the music video gig. And so she has to do a choreographed dance around Skylar. This was very like 2000s dance.
It was an Ed
movie.
Sheeran video. We've all seen it. We all know exactly what video this is.
Funny.
Yeah.
When your legs done.
Yeah,
exactly. Precisely
Just
that
like
video.
that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was cracking up. And the lyrics are so like on the nose. Like both of the songs he sings are literally about like
It's
the
just
situation.
describing.
between two
Yes.
things.
Yes, which adds to your AI theory.
Yeah.
Because I do feel like if you were like, ChatGPT, write me a song about a guy crushing on a girl who has a boyfriend that kind of sucks.
Yeah. It also
Yes.
kind of gives like watching reality television, like Vanderpump
I was
Rules
just
or
about
something,
to say, it's
and
like
how
Love
the music,
Island music.
yeah, and it's always like,
Yes.
the heart doesn't
Yeah.
know, like
Yes. Selling sunset, like bitch, get to work.
There's that guy on TikTok that makes reality television music. Have you ever seen him? And
Is he like for real?
I think he is for real, because then he'll
Okay.
be like, he'll call his girlfriend in. It's like kind of a skit, but he does. I think he does actually make that music. But he'll call his girlfriend in and be like, "Hey babe, does this sound like something that you would hear on a reality television show?" And he plays it for her, and then she goes into she does like a whole monologue-y spiel as characters in whatever kind of reality
I love
television
that.
show it is. She's like, yeah, it's really funny.
I love that. You have to send that to me.
Yeah, I'll
please,
send it to you.
again. But yeah, they have like this unrehearsed moment. And they like, when I was writing up this outline, I was like, and they kind of kiss. They have an intimate moment, but they like truly in the movie, like, straight up don't. And
they
neither,
don't at all.
same with the book. Like,
Yeah.
it is absolutely nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish that they had some. And do you think that this is like Gen Z, like, movie making, where it's like, because I feel like if this was like, yeah, like Sex in the City, or like back in that day, it's like where Carrie did tons of things that were like quote unquote wrong or like unlikable.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, do you think that this is like new movie making, where it's like the two characters couldn't do anything like morally gray?
Well, I think it's more like they're trying to show the temptation, but also at the same time show that these characters are continuing to choose each other in that way. Or at least they're not, because it's like, truly, Dallas doesn't have to choose either of these guys.
Yeah.
Like, it's not really, and it doesn't eventually set that up. I feel like the temptation of the other is not really a big deal in this story at all.
They should have made it a bigger deal. No,
Yeah.
But I do think I understand what you're saying too, Tori, of like these kind of newer romance stories not allowing characters to get themselves in hot water or to do things that are considered like wrong or bad, because they just want to, like, I don't know, they want to keep these people as like pure and like perfect
Yeah.
people, and it's
morally,
like morally correct, like, yeah, she did all this other stuff, but she didn't cheat on him. And it's like, okay, well, boring.
People cheat on each other
it's
in
boring.
rom-coms all the time.
They
Like, it's
do.
not...
I know. That's
It's
the
so
thing,
normal.
it's just boring. It
Yeah.
was so boring because, like, again, they didn't even try to, like, he dips her and stuff like that, and then their
Yeah.
faces are close, but like, there's just, it's literally
They could have
nothing.
gone further, and I think the story needed them to go further, because
Yeah.
it's like they come to this decision, which obviously we'll get to in a second, but they come to this decision to, like, you know, end things or whatever. But it's like nothing has really changed. Like, there wasn't an impetus for that conversation. There wasn't like a big moment that was like, you know what, maybe it's literally just the same thing. Like, we live too far away. It's like, yeah, that's been the issue the whole movie. Like, why is
I
it different
know.
now than it was earlier? But I
Yeah.
think, like, if they had explored these relationships with these new romantic characters, then it would have been a little more obvious, right? Because it's like, oh, Drayton's never here. Like, I don't get to talk to him anymore. What was like her big thing? She was like, oh, these little moments. She's having all these little moments with Sky.
Mm-hmm.
Can she not have the realization of like, oh shit, like, I'm getting
Yeah.
what I want, and it's with someone I'm not
Yeah.
dating. Like, what does that
Yes.
mean for me and our
Yeah,
relationship?
even if it's not Skylar,
Mm-hmm.
you're right that she could see that could be even more compatible with someone else.
Yeah, that it's not just
Maybe.
Drayton.
No, that's a really good point.
Mm-hmm.
It just seemed so boring, and then the movie ended up relying so much on just like those like movie interferences, like, we're late, like kind of like those like my car broke down things, and it's like that's not like real conflict.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does seem like Drayton just doesn't know what time things happen, and that's like that's kind of the conflict
So
of the movie.
you're saying the whole movie could have been solved if he had a watch.
if he had a watch, if he like
Yeah.
knew, yeah, because he's just late for stuff, and he's like, I hit every red light. It's like, you could have left earlier. Did you know that you needed to
Yeah.
be there?
The whole movie is just him running into rooms, like literally. Fuck.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. But it gets worse.
Yeah.
Drayton cancels on plans when Nate, Dallas's brother, is visiting, which I actually thought.
This is understandable.
Yeah, this was like the one time that I was like, oh no, that's fair. He
Yeah.
just flew in from wherever in Florida,
Mm-hmm.
and which is a long cross country flight. And then his knee is fucked, so it hurts.
Yeah.
And it's probably throbbing from like sitting all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, why didn't Dallas go like, oh, Nate and I will come to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
or just been like, well, you'll catch him next time.
Right.
Right.
Because, yeah.
He's
it
not dying.
made
be
total
back.
sense to me for Drayton. Like, I think it's totally acceptable for Drayton to cancel
Yeah.
on that dinner, even though it's Nate. And like, but Dallas is really upset. She's like, but it's Nate's last time in town. Like, you should make an effort for this.
Yeah.
And then Miley's like in the movie, Miley's like in the background being like, well, like, told you so.
Awkward.
Yeah, and like Drayden, like at this point, like wants to transfer. Like this is just like
It doesn't make any sense.
He wouldn't do this. Also, like you were saying, like I felt like one of the things he did have in the first movie was like grit. I think
he had a good head on his shoulders,
like a positive like attitude towards these things.
And he also like had a sister who died, who was everything to him.
Oh my
and
god,
that does not come up in this one at
Not
all.
a
Oh
blink.
my god!
But it was it's such a big part of the first one, and he's such a like this dead
broken
sister
person.
is
Yeah.
the part such a big part of his life, and he
It is.
That's
I think
so funny.
yes, because I noticed that, and because of the bad tattoos.
Yes.
Yeah,
But it is mentioned, there's a throwaway line in the book that just says like Dallas is like, Drayden is probably not telling me that his knee hurts so bad because it took him so long to tell me about his sister. And then I was like, but I was like, it wasn't like,
yeah, same thing.
yeah. And I was like, it also like, he was actually really open and honest. Like I didn't understand.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like that was weird to me.
Yeah, it didn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But he's still Drayden. Okay, so Drayden is like, first of all, not taking any of the advice of his physical therapist. So he's in pain all the time, but apparently he's not getting worse. And then he's like, oh, I'm going to transfer.
Yeah.
And people
because
are telling
your knee's not going to be fucked up at a different school. I don't
yeah,
understand.
no, I know.
Yeah.
And people are telling him, like, his dad's like, make sure you're running towards something and not away from something. And like, you know, the coach is like, think it over. You know, everyone's telling him why he shouldn't do it, but we don't ever hear why he wants to.
Yeah.
Like, we're just like, oh, he just wants to run away, I guess. But you don't get to hear him say really his motivations.
No, it makes no sense. Like you're saying, it just his need wouldn't resolve itself if he just moved.
It would be one thing if he was like, I'm quitting football, I'm done.
Yeah,
That, I feel like could be something else, right? It's just like, I don't want to live in constant fear that my knee's going to give out or something.
Yeah, like
you know?
I want to quit football. I want to give up my NFL dream, not I want to transfer schools.
Right. That's
It makes no sense. And then Drayden again needs to buy a watch, but he misses Dallas's showcase.
Right. And that's a
Cracky
pretty
went
big
late.
deal. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's a big
This is
performance.
bad. This is bad. But Skylar's there with two bouquets. And we get this moment that it's in the book too, where he gives the bouquet to Miley. And then like, because she's so grounded and in reality this entire time. And then she gets this bouquet from Skylar and she goes, you know I'm a lesbian though, right?
It's so weird.
And then he replies at least this is word for word in the book from the book. Yeah, the bangs gave it away.
I feel like it's in the movie, it's very much, she's like, you know, you're not my type, right? And he's like, oh, I know. And it's not like, it's not like a microaggression.
But like literally this is word for word.
But also, like, when did bangs become an identifier for lesbians?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I mean, I guess it's like a stereotype of lesbians not being fashionable and
but like bangs are in fashion.
Bangs are not
so.
fashionable. I mean, first of all, lesbians are fashionable. I mean, have you seen Hacks?
Have you seen how straight guys have just ripped off lesbian outfits lately?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Like, Skylar, have you seen your haircut? Like, I know a lesbian with that haircut. So
literally, Skylar.
A better version of that haircut because
definitely.
that haircut is awful. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's not working for him.
It's definitely not. But I also think it's really silly that during all of this, like Skylar before the showcase thing happens, he like tells Dallas that he's coming to the showcase and he's like, yeah, I'll get to meet your boyfriend if he's real, if he's a real person. And it's like,
he's being a little flirt. He's being disrespectful. And personally,
disrespectful.
It's like nagging.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't like that either because I was like, if you're her real friend, which it seems like they hang out all the time, this trio, you would know that she's obviously struggling with him being
right.
like the USC quarterback.
Be supportive, not an
He's
asshole.
such a dick about it. Because when he brings up the flowers after the showcase, he's like, so where's the boyfriend? Like, come on. Obviously, she doesn't want to talk about it. It's
clearly, and that's like
subject.
such a vulnerable moment too, because like you know that she has an actual boyfriend. You've had confirmation,
and he just didn't show up.
And he didn't show up, and you're just digging that into her. She's already upset. She's already like embarrassed and everything. And so when
she's clearly upset,
she's so upset. And then when they get into that fight, this is the part that pissed me off so much. He throws in her face that she wasn't there at his only game. Yes, Drayton does. That he wasn't there, or she wasn't there at his only game at USC. And I was like, I would murder. I would literally murder if I was her. Because you didn't show up for my showcase, and now you're trying to pull some shit, even though you knew I had a good reason to not. Like, I showed up, I was late, but I was trying to get a job, asshole.
Yeah, he was doing, like, I guess football and stuff, but it's like you
football he shouldn't be doing because his fucking knees messed up. So
either she should have known that it was possible for him to miss it, right? Like, that's something that you would talk about. Like, if I had something with my partner and it was really important stuff, it's like, it's possible I'll be late for this. But why did he show up at all? Because he comes in like after it's over. It's like,
okay, that's actually such a good point, because it's like the showcase is at 6.
Yeah.
But babe, I've got practice till 4:30 or whatever.
Right.
And it might take me 2 hours, so I might be late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm going to try to get there. I'll try to get there as soon as I can.
Yeah. That's annoying to me. Annoying to me.
And then, but it's also just like, it's the lack of accountability as well, to then be like, well, you can't be mad at me for this because you did the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like, no, that was not the same thing at all.
And he's just like, oh, I tried. He's not even apologizing.
No.
Like,
no.
The Drayton I know would be so, like, conciliatory. Like, he would be, like, so, trying to make it up for her. He has so much money. He would have sent her stuff, like.
He would have sent her a hot air balloon.
Right?
Yes.
Ride.
Yes. Or, know what? And he would have sent her flowers to her room in advance of the showcase.
Yeah.
That's true.
They totally forget that he's rich in this movie.
They do forget that he's
rich. And also, like, I think that was the part that we liked about him in the first movie. Is that he's like, well,
we do like
I was going to say that he was, like, laid back and, like, kind.
Yeah.
And he just, like, completely, like, switches characters here. Which, again, I guess it's, like, technically you could do that if you were, like, injured and, you are at school for the first time and stuff like that. But, like, I think that we always liked that even if he was, like, kind of making a mistake or whatever, that he, like, either, apologized or did something cute
to make up for it.
Yeah.
But it's also the fact that nobody's calling out that he's being a shithead. You know what I mean? Like, if that was what they were going for, and they were essentially just trying to say, yeah, this injury really fucks with him, and he becomes like a worse version of himself.
Yeah.
And nobody's saying anything about it.
Yeah, no one's like, man, you've really changed.
Like, Dallas isn't like, hey, what's going on with you?
Yeah. Or even the PT assistant not being like, let's get you some counseling too, because it's really hard for athletes having, like, maybe career-changing injuries.
Yeah.
That makes too much sense.
It's too much. Yeah, that's too much logic.
This is a writer's room.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we're workshopping our script. Ours is going to be so much better.
No, I know. And make sense. And written by 3 real people.
Yeah,
yeah,
not
AI.
AI. And no Tay Marley. Yeah.
And no Tay Marley. And then Drayden just, like, straight up breaks up with her.
It was baffling. I'm like, I don't understand. Like, it makes sense to break up but you don't even really hear from Drayton being like, oh, this will be better for her. Usually you get, like, some of that of if you want, like, I don't want to keep you from living your life, but they didn't have that. They were just like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's why you love the MMC usually, because you're like, he just wants what's best for her. So it's okay that he's, like, breaking up with her. I'm putting that in quotes.
Because he's doing it out of a, like,
A
misplaced
care.
Yes.
There's, like, care. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
He thinks he's being noble, but
in this case, no. This is Drake just being like,
he's just being a shithead.
Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
this gets weird because then they like try to be friends, and I guess I also just don't think that they would do that.
It doesn't make any sense. He's so out of character in this. Like, who is Drayton?
Yeah, like
Drayton, where are you?
Did he give a flying fuck about Josh and Gabby in the first book? I can't remember. Did they try to set them up? I think they did try to set them up.
No, I think Josh and Gabby tried to set Dallas and
in the
up.
book. Didn't
pull
Dallas,
it from your
like,
brain, Shelby.
go on a date with Josh? And then they were like, no, that's weird. And he ended up with Gabby. And like Drayton got mad, and like
yes,
that was
Look
something.
At you.
I know, I pulled it out of the memory
I love
palace.
too that earlier at the beginning of the episode you were like, I haven't thought of this since we talked about
it's
it,
now
and
all
now
coming back.
You're pulling out these details that I couldn't. You could say, Sam, I'll give you $1 billion right now if you remember this detail, and I'll be like, no, can't do it.
And I would not be able to.
No, I really wouldn't.
Yeah, so essentially Dallas is really sad. So Gabby shows up, helps her clean up, and says like the best thing you can do right now is like go to a party and maybe like talk to a guy. Skylar's at the party that they end up going to, and she like immediately is like, I broke up with Drayton. And this pissed me off. So they're like all in a group. They're like, yeah, we broke up. Oh, it's shot o'clock. Let's go get shots. Skylar goes and gets them shots. And then Dallas is like, do you think Drayton could be like hooking up with somebody else? And Gabby's like, no. A person that knows Drayton says no. And then Miley goes, yeah.
She's just being fun. She's like, yeah, totally. Because she wants Dallas to like let loose and have a good time. So maybe she misunderstood and was like, oh yeah, he's doing it, so you should do it.
I was like, you've never met him,
right?
Though. Like, you don't know.
I mean,
person.
to be fair, she did walk in on them hooking up in the collective
true. They
room.
have met. Yep,
So,
that's true. That's
there
true.
you go. But yeah, I think it just doesn't. I think Miley's intent is just to be like, come on, let's stop talking about Drayton and have a good time.
Yeah.
But I feel like Gabby, at least someone should be like, but don't sleep with your boss, because that's like, okay, maybe talk to a boy, but like don't get involved with the guy you work for.
Also, like don't sleep with him because we know that he likes you and you don't like him.
Yeah.
So that would be messy. And also you need this job to stay at Keller's.
Yeah.
Like pick literally any other guy.
Literally anyone else.
Oh, but you never want any other guy, do
No.
you?
No, I know.
Want the one
No.
you can't have.
Yeah.
Our
She doesn't
brains
even
are
want him,
wired. She
No, I
doesn't.
know. Meanwhile, Drayton is moping over a Polaroid picture, but Josh shows up. There's this moment where Gabby drops off Dallas's, or like stuff that was at Dallas's house of Drayton's.
Yes.
And so then Drayton realizes that both Josh and Gabby are in town. So he's like, let's get them back together. He goes to her coffee shop and says, like, I'm going to pitch you this idea. So she agrees, and they go to a costume party. And they dress up as the same thing. Scientists going mad because no one's listening to them.
Yeah, Josh and Gabby wear the same costume.
Yep.
Because they're meant to be together. When it's like
Clearly.
immediate. They're just like, oh yeah, we're together again.
They like finish each other's sentences. They're like, well, everything we said before doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And then, Drayton's like, we should be friends, which is also like,
It's so weird.
weird.
Yeah. And
makes no
she's
sense.
like, Ariana Grande, we can't be friends.
We can't be friends. Yeah. She has a ponytail and everything. She actually turns into Ariana Grande.
Just to say that line.
Just to say that.
Here's the thing that pisses me off. In the book, she dresses up in an old cheer outfit. So I thought that would be cute to see in the movie. And also Drayton could comment on it because she's cheer.
Classic.
But in the movie, she dresses up as like a devil.
Yeah. They don't care about.
She's the devil,
I
you know.
kind of, and he's like a firefighter. So I was kind of like, maybe she's like the devil, like fire. She's hot and he's like putting her
El Diablo.
out.
I thought that. Like, I did think that they were like adjacently also similar costumes. But like, I don't know. That just annoyed me. And then Drayton bumps into Charlotte, who is dressed up as a chef's kiss.
I'm not a pun costume type of person.
Yeah.
I'm like, go as like a cool cartoon character or something,
Yeah.
It was, I don't think it was good. It wasn't executed well.
Yeah.
Next, it's Dallas's birthday, and she just wants to watch a movie, but all her friends want to take her back out to the saloon and dance. And then Miley says, it reminds me of, like, it's to remind you of your hometown roots. She grew up in Ashwood, Colorado.
They tease her a couple times saying she's like a farm girl and like coming from. So I think it's just a recurring bit with their friendship is that, oh, she's from like the small town.
She's from
in the
not
country.
LA. Yeah. Which means she's from the country.
It's so crazy. And then Skylar at the party interrupts the DJ to sing her a song that he wrote for her because he's dick broke. That was, again, a direct quote from the book.
If I was at that party, I'd be like, did he just say his dick broke?
Dick broke. He's dick broke. You know when you're like,
I would just yell
you're either dick rich or dick broke.
Dick rich.
And then if people don't actually watch this movie but are listening, like, you guys don't understand. Maybe at the end when I do my outro, I'll sing the song or do like I'll read the lyrics because I didn't write them down. But like, it's literally, the lyrics are like, you have a boyfriend that that plays football and treats you like shit. But I work with you at a coffee shop and I should date you because I could treat you better. That's literally the lyrics.
Literally, every time he's singing, I was cackling. It was so funny. There are scenes in this movie, and it's the singing music scenes and the football scenes where they take it so seriously, and the movie takes itself so seriously, and it's like, you're on Tubi right now. Like, this is not.
Guys, check yourself.
Here.
We're on.
We should be having Tubi. Fun.
Yep.
Literally. No, it was so crazy. Like, and this is maybe worse than the lyrics. Like, Drayden, he's at the tailgate. He has that moment with Charlotte, and then he calls her to wish her happy birthday, and she just fully takes the phone call.
She's like, in the middle of him singing for her.
He is serenading her, and she just goes, I gotta take this
call. Sorry.
That's insane. And then this was very Tay Marley, I think.
So Tay Marley.
He's like, well, he's on the phone with her, and he's like, I'm gonna be in LA for Thanksgiving. Like, I'm staying here. Do you want to go to my aunt's Airbnb to spend Thanksgiving together?
Why is your head?
Like,
what? For Airbnb?
Literally, it's like, you're rich. Just go to a hotel.
Yeah. It's the same one from the first one, isn't it? Isn't that the same house from the first movie?
I kind of thought, yes. Okay,
I think it is.
Yes, you're right. The one that she goes swimming in naked, and then the aunt comes home when they go on that LA trip in high school.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the book, that's in Fort Collins that happens in. So I wonder. That's why I was confused.
Oh yeah, that does happen in Fort Collins. I think it is the same house, and I think that was the whole point, was to be like,
we're back here.
Reconnect in our magical special Airbnb in LA and fall in love all over again.
So weird. So it's like her house. Maybe they were just joking about the Airbnb, but that was straight up in the book.
Well, I would say maybe because she probably lives in Fort Collins, and then she has a second home that she rents out as an Airbnb.
They're rich.
That would be.
They're all rich.
She would. Yeah. She fucking would. But yeah, they spend Thanksgiving together. She gets a call back, and it's about the movie, and she's stressed because it's, different than her original plan. And then they spend the night together. She leaves in the morning with a letter on his pillow, and it basically just says we want different things. We have crazy dreams. We can't be together. But not all's looking up for Dallas. She gets accepted into the master class, and she gets the movie deal.
Right.
She's so talented with all that ballet dancing she does.
Yeah, but that means she would have to move to New York ASAP. Meanwhile, Drayden's knee is better, so he plays.
Classic, yeah.
He plays the next football game, and they win.
He got it all better.
So he was injured the first game. So the home opener in September, he's better by a week after Thanksgiving.
Just a couple months.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah. That tracks. That's how time works.
Dallas has this funny conversation with Skylar where she's like talking about like choosing between Cal Arts, which is what she always wanted, was always the plan, but she's actually talking about Drayton. And then or the movie thing, you know, which is new and exciting, and she never thought she would find it, but it's like also she's actually sort of talking about Skylar, and he's kind of encouraging that one, but it also doesn't really do a good job of like lining those two up, because it's like those aren't the same thing at all.
Nope.
Like Drayton's the bad boy QB. Like he's not like this, you know.
God.
Stop calling him a bad boy QB.
That's what the book
No,
is.
help. I'm uncomfortable.
That is so crazy. But essentially, like, yeah, he wins the game. They talk. They stay broken up. And the book ends.
And the book ends. Yeah. Because, like, Nate comes in and is like, oh, Drayton stayed in Thanksgiving because he loves you, not because he had practice. And she's like, oh, my God, I have to go talk to him before I have to tell him I'm
leaving to New York. Yeah.
And they just
When are you going to New York? Tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
Yeah,
then,
classic.
Yeah, that's it. They're just like, it was, I guess, meant to be, like, bittersweet of, like, they'll always care most about each other,
we'll
but
always
they
have
can't
football.
be together.
Yeah.
I will say we'll always have the summer of the
football.
summer before
What is it, the
freshman year.
summer? What was the book you read, Shelby? The QB Summer in Me?
QB Summer in Me.
That title is so bad.
Yeah.
So bad.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
Oh, gosh.
I will say the ending is adult and realistic, I think.
I mean, yeah, they should stay broken up.
So,
But I also think there should have been a post-credit scene where she's in New York, she's living her dancer dream, and she gets a letter.
Yeah, something like that, where it's like, oh, they're gonna be back together.
I'm basically just talking about The Summer I Turned Pretty.
no,
she
essentially,
gets the first letter.
Except for it's Paris, New York.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
100%.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Same distance.
Yeah, or
if you
like
think about
he
it.
gets interviewed after a big game.
Mm-hmm.
After he gets his first NFL contract, and they're like, is there anyone you want to like thank or anything? And he's like,
Cheer.
Yeah, my cheerleader, you know, my number one cheerleader.
Yeah, my number one cheerleader.
Cheer. I never forgot about you. I still think
Yeah.
about you all the time. Call me.
It writes itself. Don't even
I
need
hope
the
that
AI.
if they don't get a third book, I hope they make this post credit scene and just add it on.
I hope they do.
Yeah.
I hope if nothing else we get that closure
Me
because we
too.
deserve it. And you know
Me
who
too.
deserves it the most? And I think Shelby will agree. Tay Marley. Tay Marley deserves it the most.
She deserves something.
Yeah, she deserves her couple to live happily ever after.
Yeah.
Is that what
classic.
she wants, though? Because
Well,
remember,
knows?
she made Gabby pregnant.
Yeah, that was insane.
but it's also funny too because like all of that happened in the first book, and then like you said, this is just the second one is just a novelization of the book. But like Gabby's not. I would assume Gabby's not pregnant in the second book. She doesn't have a kid, does she?
No.
So what happened? Where did that go? You know.
So in the QB Summer and Me, it takes place over the summer between like
We're gonna spend the next hour talking
between
about
the
the QB
last
Summer and Me.
chapter of the bad boy QB and Me and the epilogue. So it's just like the summer while he's lying to her about what college he's going to.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
cute.
forgot he
Entire
did
book.
that.
That's fun.
Oh my god, that's so crazy.
So Gabby
Love it.
she's pregnant during all that.
Well,
That's crazy.
it's a different
Maybe in
Gabby.
book 3. Maybe in book 3.
Yeah.
Okay, let's wrap up with our roundtable discussion. This is our internet investigation, our cursory peruse of the internet of things you need to know. Obviously, I could talk about this forever because I feel so proud. It makes me so proud that it got filmed here in my not my hometown, but I've lived here for 15 years. It filmed at the school I work at, the field.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You're telling me that wasn't the USC football field?
No, it
You're
was my
telling
little,
me?
my little medium-sized
Couldn't tell.
school's Centennial Field.
Couldn't tell.
The Duke, the college bar I would frequent, the only country bar in the city, was Sally's Saloon. Torch Song is the cafe, which is a really cute cafe in Chinatown here. And then all the dance studios and stuff like that. And then another college was some of Cal Arts outside. And I went in between, and I posted this on my Instagram, but in between our recordings, I went to their house, Nate and Dallas's house.
Cool.
I love that. See,
So
you can lead the tour. You know everything.
I know,
You
I
know
literally
everything.
could lead the tour. So if people want these, I might post these again on Instagram if people want like the addresses, if they actually do want to check it out. No one's like literally nobody, but
I'm gonna write because I want it. I want it. It also
It's
kind
just
of
so
reminds
fun.
me. It kind of reminds me of like back in the early 2010s when like One Tree Hill was really big, and I just remember everyone's like, we have to go to Wilmington. Listen, I went to Wilmington
know.
last year. I took my own little One Tree Hill trip a decade and a half later, but I just remember people like, this is the address of the Lucas Scott house, and like all of that kind of stuff. It's so funny.
me when
to
I
me.
went to Forks last year.
Yes.
Like so funny.
Hell yeah.
We looked this up right before we started recording. The songs that Skylar sings are on the soundtrack. So if you need a studio recorded version of these songs,
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
can get them.
I'm gonna put them on to fall asleep at night.
Yeah, that's about all they're good for.
I'm gonna put it on next time I'm in the car with Sam. As a little surprise.
Watch
I
how
know-
long
no,
it'll take
no,
me to not notice.
No, this is what you have to do. You have to go, Sam, what kind of music do you want? And then,
Put on
and
metal.
then she'll go, oh, it doesn't matter. And then
Yeah.
you put on metal, and then
Yeah.
and then
And
you have to be
then-
like, ha, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, and then we'll fall in love because
Yes.
that's how you fall in love.
Realistically, Sam already picked the music, and it's
It's Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Realistically, I'm driving actually, and I've already picked the music, and it's Eternal Sunshine by Ariana Grande.
That's so funny. I can't go wrong with that.
I mean, my Spotify rap said I'm 17 years old, so
Oh, crazy. Mine said 35 and I'm 33. so
wow,
pretty spot on.
I got a ton of people got like 67 or like 57, and I'm like, I don't understand how I got 17 when all I listen to is Ariana Grande, who is in her 30s. Whatever, Spotify.
Yeah, more AI content.
Yeah.
Like,
I listened to a lot of ABBA this year, so that was
So you were 67,
my-
probably.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I wasn't on Spotify, so it
Oh,
was on
well.
Apple. I don't think they gave me an age.
Oh,
no,
Which is a
but
bummer.
you would have been, what, in your 70s?
yeah,
Yeah,
you likely
yeah.
would have
For
been.
ABBA.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Okay, our Wonder Whys. These are unanswered questions for the listeners. I just have two
Uh-huh.
simple ones. Does Drayden actually know what Machiavellian means?
No.
No. He might
Okay.
he might have he might intuit it a little bit, like just based on context clues, but he doesn't know that it was
The
like,
definition.
right.
It was just so funny, and he's like, I know what that means. And then it took him 4 years to figure out chef's kiss.
Oh,
So that was
God.
crazy. And then the other thing I was like interested in, I guess it makes sense because they did shoot here for the first movie with Cal Arts and stuff like that. But I was like, why did they come back here to film when like it's not Ashwood? But I guess it's like it was Cal Arts and stuff.
And it's probably just they have a good deal tax-wise filming there, so they're like,
Probably.
we liked it, let's do it again.
Yeah.
And also,
that's
Cal
true.
Arts was probably like, get away from us.
Yeah, you make us look really bad in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised
So-
they like, yeah, to your point, I'm very surprised that they're even allowed to use that. Like the actual name. I wonder if there's like litigation we just don't know about.
That would be
Secret
interesting.
lawyers.
Yeah.
secret
Yeah.
lawyers. Yeah.
Okay, our gripes and grumbles, these are nitpicky problems. We have the book and movie. You know what? It's funny. I actually did know notice, and we talked about this already, but that the writing styles were different between Rachel and Tay. And I thought that there is actually no like really spicy scenes in this book, but I will say there's like some random lines that I was like, oh, this seems like way more spicy than what you're giving us, or like, so I'm just like, if Rachel Espy is real, or like that's
She's
a pen
not.
name or whatever,
She's not.
probably not. But if she would be, maybe she actually is like a smut writer, because
I
there's
don't-
like some lines that
I
I
would
was
hope
like,
so.
oh, like on the first page, he like calls her, and she's like, I love his voice, he's so good, like he describes exactly what he's planning to do to me and stuff. And I was like, oh, T. Like, I feel like I
tell me that. Tell me
yeah, I know. And I was like,
Tori's like,
and yeah. I was on like my little treadmill reading this book, and I was like, oh, I'm locked in. And then it just like, because again, first page, and then it just went downhill from there.
I imagine Rachel SB listening to this like, I am a real person. I can't believe you didn't think I
Rachel,
was.
if you're real, prove it.
No, literally, she's like, okay, I wonder if anybody has done podcast content on my book. I'm the first person that comes up because I'm the only one that's made podcast content.
I hope so. I kind of want
She's
Rachel
like,
to
I'll
show
tune
herself.
in.
Yeah.
Loving
Sorry,
my
Rachel.
cute girl, nothing personal.
Yeah, I mean this book does feel very like in regards to Spice. I think there's like 2 makeout scenes.
Yeah.
In this one,
where they're like fucking in the first one, I feel like.
Yeah, and it's just like it feels weirdly conservative. Like, let the kids do what they do. They get interrupted both times.
Yeah, and I do wonder if maybe they saw the age demos from the first movie and were like, oh, we got to tone it down.
They have sex for Thanksgiving. I mean, it's like it's a fade to black.
Not that I want to see it, but I'm just saying, it's just like, where's the thing? I think my biggest issue is that they actually don't have a lot of screen time together in this movie. Most of the movie is like, oh, I really wish Drayton were here. And it's like, oh, I really wish I was with Dallas, but it's never like they're never together. We don't really see them happy aside from the hoedown throwdown scene at the cowboy bar,
which was cute,
which is really cute. But it's like it almost maybe that's also the reason why this movie doesn't land very well, and we didn't really care is because like we didn't actually see them being happy, and like like we didn't. That's why we weren't invested in the relationship.
I hate like the movie like miscommunication, like life interference trope, because you don't actually get to see the main characters at all together.
No.
And it's just frustrating.
Make them break up for real reasons. Like they fucking hate each other now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, this is another one that we haven't talked about. The rest I've kind of talked about, but like Dallas goes to an interview in a hoodie.
Yeah.
Classic college, you know?
You dress
college
for the job
kids.
you want.
She wants to be a hacker.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally that.
She wants to work with Mr. Robot. So she's
And I think it's a USC one.
Yeah, because she's gonna go right to the game.
She's going to the game.
Yeah. I was just like, pack a change of clothes.
Yeah, wear an interview shirt under your hoodie, and then
put the hoodie on
swap
after.
it.
Yeah.
Right.
Easy.
Do you guys have any petty things from the book or movie that we didn't cover that you remember that stood out to you?
I would say my pettiest thing about this movie is that I forgot all of the secondary characters, and they didn't do a good enough job reminding me who these people were and why they were important.
They really just tried. They're like, let's give her a new friend. So
yeah,
like they give her a new roommate, and then like what's his name? Drayton, I could not remember. He also has a new roommate, and like who's his new friend?
Yeah, Zach.
Yeah,
and takes the Josh. They just didn't. We're not interested in telling like a new story with these characters.
No, and it's like it's the world isn't built out. It's literally just we're just dealing with Drayton and Dallas and like their issues, but their issue really just is they're busy and live kind of far apart.
Literally.
But it's like there was no like listen, I love a story where a writer will get their characters into hot water, and then I'm like, oh, how are they going to get them out of this? How are they going to get us to the happily ever after? And obviously this movie doesn't end with a happily ever after. Actually, that's my biggest gripe. What the hell kind of shit is this?
Yeah.
What if you don't get the third one?
I know. That's risky because it's not announced. On the internet. It's currently not announced. They have said, the director and Noah Beck said, yes, we would totally do a third one. But
that's a risky move.
Yeah. And they said it would be a time jump and they would have made it. So Dallas would be a Hollywood dancer or ballerina or whatever the fuck. Sure. I don't know. And then Drayden would be in the NFL.
I hope that Dallas is a dancer on the show The Masked Singer.
Well,
So many great dancers.
Or
on
Dancing
that
with
show.
the Stars.
Oh, that would be then she would be an
she's
actual
one of the
celebrity.
professionals.
She's one of the
No,
professionals.
she's one of the professionals.
She's one of the
No,
yeah.
the pro dancers.
But the pro dancers are like people like
oh,
recognize
celebrity. Yes,
them.
yes,
They're like-
yes, yes,
yeah.
yes, yes.
They're famous.
And then it's oh my god, wait, time jump. He's in the NFL. She's a professional dancer on Dancing with the Stars. It's season 34 and she's paired with Robert Irwin.
No. She's paired with him.
With him. He comes.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang it. No,
Yeah, that
no.
would be
He
cute.
can't no, she can't be paired with him. He's paired with someone else and there's that extra tension of like,
Oh.
we still want they get to like interact when they do the big group numbers. And then,
like he gets cast, but no one knows that they used to date.
exactly.
Because they broke up before he got famous.
Exactly. And then they throw
Yeah,
in some
and
kind of
they're like,
twist that doesn't
yes,
exist
they're
in
like,
Dancing with the Stars.
He's way too tall. We can't pair him with this tiny dancer. We need someone more his height. So
Yeah.
they can't be paired together.
But then there's like
Yeah.
a weird, like they're, Dancing with the Stars, the producers are really trying to spice up the season. And so instead of eliminating a full couple, they only
They do
eliminate
a-
half and half. And,
and they do
what
a swap.
happens? They get paired together. And then they take home the mirror ball trophy.
I love it.
Yeah.
Honestly, call us.
And then Robert
TV.
Irwin is like her best friend. And like he brings animals to her and they like hang out.
Yeah, just
Just put
to
Robert
tie it all
Irwin.
together.
Yeah. Just put him in there. He's great. He's a cute little kid.
He is. But okay, this actually like kind of brings us to our next segment, which is side character spotlight, which I don't think we had when we covered the first book, but I added it in because sometimes it's nice to talk about some of these supporting characters, except for in this book. Because it's like, I added this in because I was reading a bunch of books where I'm like, oh my God, this character, they're so fleshed out. Like, they're so lovely. I want to hear about their book next. And then this book, like, even Skylar, the potential love interest, has just, and Charlotte, like, literally nothing.
Dead
Yeah.
behind the eyes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of
Fucking
like
rip.
Nathan. I mean, he got more of a spotlight
liked
in the
him.
first one.
But why did he break up with Justin?
Yeah.
Sometimes people break up. It's okay.
I know.
But I did
no
like to-
reasoning.
Yeah, but I liked that towards the end, he was like, yeah, I'm going to go back to school. I'm like, hell yeah,
Yeah.
Nathan. Yeah, you get
job.
that degree.
Yeah.
You
And then
get
it makes
that.
more sense because Gabby, Nathan, and now Dallas are gonna be on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Which still, I was like, that's still like not being within greater LA. Like, it's worse still though.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna have the same problems.
Similar problems.
But she'll have
I
like
think.
a good job that she loves.
Yeah.
True.
And she won't be
True.
worried about trying to hang out with Drayton. Because she's not always like worried about hanging out with Nathan and Gab. She's
Yeah.
just going to be like, I'm doing my thing. I'm working. See?
Yeah.
The boyfriend just weighed her down. She needed.
It is a good lesson for people to learn.
Break up with your boyfriends. Yeah.
Yeah. Break
Just do
up
it.
with your boyfriend.
Exactly.
Oh, she's back.
Listen, it's always an Ariana Grande hit. I can do it all.
is. Yeah, so no sequels group, no tea on any upcoming sequel seasons. The general reception also, I feel like it had a little less fanfare this time round than the first one.
It was almost like a secret release.
Yeah,
Just
but
kind
I
of like
will
came out and no
say-
one talked about it.
And I find that with Thanksgiving releases, but I was creeping Noah Beck's Instagram last night for research purposes.
Of course.
And they did do like a premiere in Rome.
Makes sense. The Italians love Sidelined. The QB and me.
Not the
The
Italian.
Italians love it.
Shelby's like, yep, that
They're
tracks.
here for it.
Their biggest
They're
market,
like molto
Italians.
bene. Sideline 2. Ciao,
Intercepted.
Bella.
Doce.
They love it.
Fuck, that's so funny because they did Sienna, who plays Dallas, and then Noah did that like TikTok trend where they're walking and then the guy picks the girl up with one arm and they're like walking away. So when they're at the premiere, they like did that when that was really trendy. And I was like, why are they in Rome together? And then
Is that the like Colosseum?
What?
No, like literally. And then I like looked, I was like, their clothes are really nice. And then like I swipe a few more times and it's like red carpet pictures.
Tori's like getting bits and pieces of information while swiping. She's like, wait, that doesn't, wait.
I was like, oh, they're on vacation together. Like, that's cute. Because people have been like shipping them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, cute. And then I was like, oh no, they had a world premiere.
A world premiere.
The
now
Pope
I have
wanted
to
to
go.
see it.
Now I have to go to Noah Beck's Instagram because I just like
You'll
need
be
it.
scrolling for a little bit. But do you think that could be an Easter egg for Sidelined 3 and they actually reunite in Rome?
Rome. Ooh.
Oh my god! But then it's the Lizzie McGuire.
I was just
movie.
gonna say, and then it becomes the Lizzie McGuire.
I don't think they're thinking that far ahead, but
Yeah.
I hope so. Like I would love that.
The budget just goes from Victoria,
Skyrockets.
BC to Rome, Italy.
Yeah.
Because Tubi's got that Tubi money now. They were like,
The Tubi money.
they got the Tubi money, baby.
Yeah. It was just also funny when I opened the Tubi app on my TV and it was like, the last thing you watched was Sidelined.
Oh god.
Suggested Sidelined 2. I was like,
Yeah.
You know me so
That's why I'm
well.
here, Tubi. Thank you.
You knew. You already knew.
It thought you were Roman. It was like, let me cue up Sideline too.
No, it made you. It had a voice prompt. You had to say "Buongiorno."
Yeah. That's so funny. So random. But
I'm
no,
not gonna be
good
over
for
that.
them.
The Rome thing that was top tier, Shelby. Good
So
job.
fucking
That was
funny.
great.
Any final thoughts before we wrap up?
I would watch 8 of these.
I'm like, I don't think they'll get a Sideline 3, and then I'm like, but it better come out on Thanksgiving next year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wait, did
It's
the
so
first
much
one come
fun.
out on Thanksgiving? Because that would be so funny if they were just like, "Yep, every year." Sideline.
Yeah, did it? I can't remember. I
don't
think
know.
it was in the spring sometime. That we
Maybe.
chatted.
My only final thought is, as I'm scrolling Noah Beck's Instagram, I don't think I should be here.
No, you don't like the what
This
I
is
eat in
it.
a day videos.
I'm mostly just looking at like the static images where he's being like, "Ooh, like Mr. Blue Seal over here," and I simply don't think this. I'm not the demo. I'm not the demo for these photos.
Actually, here's one final question I'll leave you with. Do you think the acting got better?
No.
I don't think it got worse.
Okay.
But I was like watching it, I'm like, oh, these people really are just like reading lines. You know?
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, they don't got, I can't even speak right now. They don't have much to work with, to
Right.
be honest.
Sometimes you just need to read the line. So I guess.
I felt like the most like emotion I got from Dallas was when she was dancing, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Her ballet or
Yeah, all the ballet. It's like I didn't see one tutu, one ballet slipper.
She was
like,
never like pointed toes.
no. You would think
No.
she's like at perfect, like,
not
college level
a
dancing.
bun,
No,
Not a single,
leotard.
no
No.
bar. No
no
nothing.
bar,
Nada.
Not
That
a-
pissed me the fuck off.
no floor. What is it called? Floor exercises or whatever when they go across the floor. Listen, I did ballet when I was like 5. I know stuff.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy work. Okay, this was so much fun.
Amazing.
It always kind of feels cathartic.
Yeah.
It's therapy.
We
session.
exercised some demons
Yeah.
today. And
We
then
really
we can
did.
feel it. Mm-hmm.
We did. Can you tell the listeners where they can find you and anything else you want to plug?
Yeah, you can find us so many places. First of all, website, theromcomplex.com. Go on over there. You can find where you listen to our podcast, The Rom Complex. You You can also find us on Instagram and TikTok at The Rom Complex.
Hell yeah. And if you are in the LA area, want to hang out with us, we're actually doing an event in January to watch people we meet on vacation. That'll have been announced by the time this episode airs.
Yeah, send me everything so I can post it on my socials because this would be the audience for you.
Hell yeah. Love it. So yeah, come check us out. We're going to have a fun little watch party with snacks and just get to talk about romance, which we all love.
I love it. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
And that's the story of Sidelined 2 Intercepted. Thank you so much for listening. And thank you to Sam and Shelby for joining me on today's show. I just wanted to say happy holidays from RTBR. Been another fun years of covering books with you. Thank you so much for listening. Mwah, mwah, mwah. If you want more RTBR, follow us on socials and subscribe and leave a rating and review on Apple or Spotify. That would be a fun little gift heading into the new year. If you'd like to suggest a book or leave a voicemail with a question, you can do so via the links in the episode show notes. Our next episode is Heated Rivalry. Until then, happy reading. For Ready to Be Romance, I'm Tori. Goodbye.